Good evening. We're starting to see the first round of results after voters cast their ballots for the next mayors of Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Right now, 99% of first choice votes have been counted in Minneapolis. Jacob Frey has 25%. Tom Hoke is just over 19%. Incumbent Betsy Hodges is in third right now with 18%, followed by Raymond Dean at 17%. WCCO's Jennifer Mayerle is here right now. So, Jen, what do these early results mean?
Well, the numbers we have tonight are only the first rankings for the candidates in Minneapolis. And as expected, so far, none of those candidates for mayor have received 50% of the first choice vote. We're waiting on 2 precincts, and ballots caused the delay. Voter turnout was so strong, those precincts ran out of them. Ballots had to be photocopied. Then election judges duplicated the information onto official ballot forms. That is allowed under state law. And then those ballots could be counted. In fact, dozens of locations ran out of ballots and more had to be delivered. Voting was steady throughout the day in Minneapolis. Election officials tell us voters helped shatter the turnout numbers from 4 years ago. Ranked choice voting means people ranked their first choice, followed by their second and third choice.
For me, there was a clear only choice for me for mayor, and so I felt like as a citizen I needed to still cast a vote for a second and third choice, because I want to make sure that I'm an informed and participatory voter, and yet there's only one choice for me for mayor.
At this point tonight, it's likely there will not be an outright winner with the first choice ranking, so tabulations will begin at the early voting center tomorrow morning. The Minneapolis city clerk said he hopes the results will be finalized by the time he leaves work tomorrow, but no telling what time that may be.
Right. And now in St. Paul, I know things are more complicated over there, and I also know they're getting kind of interesting tonight, Jen.
They certainly are, Frank, and voters in St. Paul ranked up to 6 choices for mayor. St. Paul election officials will count the ballots by hand beginning Thursday morning, so it could be days before we have real results, unless things keep getting interesting, Frank. Just over 76% of the precincts are reporting. In the first choice ranking only, Melvin Carter is in first with 50.34% of the votes, followed by Pat Harris at 24.69%. So many voters turned out in Ward 3 in St. Paul, which traditionally has the highest voter turnout, that several locations ran out of ballots there. That included Holy Spirit Church, which is known for the largest number of voters. Around 6, people waited patiently for more ballots to arrive. Many felt it was important to make their voice heard.
Every single person in our community matters. And so when we vote, we're affirming that. And so even these small elections, they really matter.
And right now we are watching those results come in. At this point, Melvin Carter does have over 50% of the vote, but there are still precincts that need to report. So if there is no clear winner in the first choice rank in St. Paul, tomorrow officials will get the ballots together. Then they will begin hand counting them on Thursday. But if that's the case, it could be Saturday before a new mayor is named in the capital city. But I'm told Carter's campaign will be hanging around till at least midnight tonight, Frank.
Yeah, and we should make it clear that winner doesn't mean percentage winner. You have to get over 50%.
You do, 50% plus at least 1 vote.
All right. Well, thanks, Jen.
Of course, get the results for the races and referenda in your community right now. We will have a link at WCCO.com. And then watch WCCO this morning for continuing coverage as we wait to find out the winners in the mayoral races.